Hey, good morning. Emily here from MD Outdoors, and it's Friday, so that means it is Chicks and Tips, and we are going to talk about Em's here as well. She's going to jump in a minute, but we're going to talk about a new product that we have in store, which is the flip fuel device. So we often have people come in with canisters a little bit full, and they're like, what do we do with it? You know, either left over from people coming into the country and just wanting to leave and not knowing what to do with these, or just, you know, in general, when you go on a hike, you always really want to take a full can so you know that you've got enough gas, whatever you're doing. And so often, you know, we have a lot of those like quarter full, half full cans lying around at home. So these little devices are pretty cool, and that it allows you to transfer quarter full, whatever, but you know, not full can into another can and create a full can. So this is it, and basically it's just this little device here. I'll just take it off so you can have a look. So it's this, and this is going to screw on to the can that you're wanting to fill up, and then this can, which you're going to get to a lower temperature than the one you're going to fill up, which Em's going to talk about soon, is going to then attach on to here, and then you're going to undo this like you would just using a normal can with your stove, which is then going to allow the gas to then transfer down into the bottom one and create a full can. So yeah, so these are a really, really cool device. We've been asked about them heaps, and we finally have them in. So yeah, Em, do you want to talk about more about the health and safety side?
Yeah, health and safety, because I guess the biggest question we get is, are they going to be safe to use because we're transferring gas? And the answer is I did so much research online trying to find stories of people blowing themselves up. But the thing is, this is no more dangerous than your gas stove that you're like lighting on fire. So with this, as long as you're following the instructions, there's a really cool video online. Basically, your top canister needs to be warm, and then your bottom canister needs to be cold. So the simplest way to do that is to leave the top one in the sun for a little bit to heat up. Then your bottom one, you can put it in the fridge, in the freezer, on ice, whatever. As long as there's a temperature difference between the two. You're going to screw them on, making sure this one is done up all the way, your little valve, so they're not open. So once they're both on, you're going to turn it to the left, it'll transfer down. Once you stop hearing that like audible hiss of gas transferring, you're going to turn it all the way off so it's nice and tight, and then you can unscrew them, and then you're good to go. And it's that simple. No danger, there's no open flame, there's nothing to light on fire, it's all good. You're not going to blow yourselves up. And then while we're talking about this, I thought I'd also talk about recycling these, because we get that question a lot, people wanting to drop them off here. Really easy to recycle actually. Once they're completely empty, just give them a shake, and if you can still hear liquid, they're not empty. If you don't have one of these little devices to transfer the gas, at home, just boil up some hot water for a cup of tea or something to use all that gas up. And then you just have to puncture the can, and Jetboil does like a little crunch it tool specifically for this. If you didn't want to be that fancy, I have in the past just used like a nail and a hammer, just something to puncture the little tin, and then it can just go in regular recycling, and that's it. They can just go in the regular bin, but that puncture mark has to be there, and it has to be obvious, otherwise the recycling people freak out. So yeah, that's it. How cool.
Awesome.
Can't wait to get one.
Yeah.
Use up all my empties at home and make them into one big one. But yeah, cool.
Thanks for tuning in, and we hope you have a great Friday. Have some fun today.
Yeah, pop in and see us if you get some time. Otherwise, we'll see you next week.